Gentlemen, start your engines.
Yeah, race fans! How's it going, folks? Left Turn Broadcasting coming at you live, Pismo Beach, California. Welcome to our online race broadcast channel, only on YouTube, and we're going to be getting it done today, folks. We got Martinsville, a tough and aggressive track ahead of us, and bringing us to it, of course, it's Sunday, Front Row Racing League in their second playoff race. So, man, the pressure is on, and they're at one of the most intense tracks to get this thing done tonight. Oh, man, I am excited for all these guys and scared at the same time. Speaking of these guys, let's bring up Mucka real quick, CEO of Front Row Racing here. And let's get him up on board. You're going to go over the quick format of the points and give us an insight of what we're looking at tonight. Mucka, you got a copy?
Yeah, trying to got me.
Oh, yeah, we got you, bud. So, man, we got Martinsville tonight. It's an aggressive, tricky track, buddy. What do you think, man? What do you got for us on this track?
It's a flat track. Almost like a negative banking, if you want to consider that. Very tough track to race. Very tight. A lot of braking. You're on the pedal for the straight, or you're on the gas for the straightaways, and then it's on the brakes, roll through the corner, which seems like takes forever before you can get back into the gas, and then it's hammer down and get ready to brake again. So
Yeah.
it's a very technical track, rhythm track.
Now, as we look at the schematic here, Mucka, I mean, we're looking at the back stretch, and front stretch is 800 feet. I mean, that's short, man. That's real short. We're looking at your turn 3s, turn 4s, 1 and 2, all at your 12-degree banking. We might as well call that Euro banking because that's like negative degree of what we're looking for in a NASCAR, right? I mean, we want to see banking all kinds, get that grip, get that speed, get them G's pulling through them turns. So that's that roll that you're talking about, having to let that car roll through the center of that turn and get back on that gas, and hopefully she don't break loose on it, because you're going to be fighting tight and loose in this track all night long, man. I mean, this is a aggressive track. We're looking at a half-mile track, man, so it's a go get some, right?
Yeah, no, it's a definitely technical track, very rhythm orientated. You'll see later in the runs, a lot of the cars will start getting loose, and you start to almost dirt track through the corners. So it's a very tough track if you're not used to that.
Now, in our overview of the track in general with the stands right now, as we bring this up live, we are looking at a capacity crowd of 44,000 people. So they're bringing the action to your footsteps on this thing, man. Look at this thing, surrounded by nothing but stadium seating here. With, of course, all of these cars rocking and rolling around this thing, man. It is just... Man, that looks like a showcase right there in itself, all the way through. Now, this track was built back in 1947 and introduced to NASCAR in 1949. So this thing has just a plethora of energy and, of course, history when it comes down to this track. Man, I'm pretty stoked about that. Speaking of this track and who's going to get on this track, let's bring up that playoff list in this guy and see what we got here. All right, Mucka, let's see. We're looking at... our championship list up for right now, the updated. Got Clashing right there, sitting in that number 1 spot, but hot on his heels, man. Ooh, look at that. We got the 47 of Flash 9. Both these guys duking it out in the Nationals as well. So, man, it's they're beating each other in every different platform here when it comes down to it, both with them 7 wins. Mike, what you got on them points there, bud?
Tonight's big story is this is the second playoff race, so it's elimination time after tonight. You got myself and True Death in the number 3 car. We're sitting on the bubble as we speak. I'm 4 points to the bad. True's 2 points to the bad. But we got Scotty B, who's a dominant force here in front row racing. Had a really bad race the last race. Looking to jump back into the swing of things. He's the first one outside the bubble. He's only ahead by 2 points, followed by McLovin with 5 and Marley with 6. So if any of those 3 guys above the line have a bad race, it's a good night for True and myself to get out of that bubble and put somebody else back there, you know?
Man, and what a track to introduce all of this action to. I mean, it's close combat out there in this one, and so are the points and positioning right now. So, woohoo! It's going to add so much more to this thing.
One black flag can ruin someone's stage real quick.
Oh, if not race, bud. I mean, the way you guys been running, you know?
A couple laps down if you're sitting in the pits for 30 seconds.
Yeah, copy that. Well, let's get on over to that starting lineup and get you guys underway here. Let you get to your car, get strapped in, get ready to rock.
All right, Richard. Thanks, John. I'll see you after the race.
You got it, buddy. Good luck to you. All right, and good luck to all the drivers out there tonight. All right, folks, we're going to jump on over to tonight's starting lineup here. All right, front row, bringing it to us. It is Sunday. Happy Daytona Day to everybody, by the way. Woohoo! And, Valentine's Day, too. Let's throw that one out there. I did sport the red. We're racing, of course. And then, of course, we got JCR. Awesome race team of this Heat 5 and amazing sponsor for Front Row Racing at LTB. So, man, look for them out there. You see some of them fast cars. You got Scotty B now a part of that JCR program as well. So, new introduction, their new store. We'll get to that. Flash 9 sitting on pole. Oh, no. Here he comes, man. Flash 9 in that number 47. Going to be getting her done with that 18.939er. Man, he going to put some power down with that Chevy. So we'll see what he got going on. Follow on the outside, another Chevy. Some Chevy going to get something done today. We got Scotty B, my man, right there in that 2 spot. 88 Chevy in that with his qualifying time of 18.974. Oh, man, so these guys are qualifying tough, and it's going to get even rougher out there on track. Look at this, in that third spot, inside row right there, 51, a clashing at JCR, dude. 19.010 for his qualifying time, getting her done nicely. J-Wow is back. Another JCR. This guy's making a statement right now. Look at this. J-Wow in the 21 machine. Qualifying time of 19.050 in that fourth position, sitting outside behind Scotty B. Field filler in that number 5 spot. In the number 5, mirroring himself today with his qualifying time of 19.102. Another Chevy up here running tough. So, man, we got a bunch of Chevys up here. I think they're trying to prove something. And I think they're going to today. We got Long Shot right here, following him up in that 6th position. That 19 car going to be getting it done with that 19.160 qualifying time. The first qualifying Toyota in the field. So he's going to be showing his stuff for them Toyotas tonight. We got True Death in that number 7 position in the 3 RCR Chevy. Yeah, get him, True. We got him with the 19.191er. So True Death starting there, a little outside the top 5, but he's sitting inside lane, so you can like that. Captain Cootie! Go get some, Captain! Here comes Captain right now. He's going to ring some bells out there in this number 6 machine with his qualifying time at 19.201. He's qualifying in the 8th position, so look for him charging through the field. Deadman is back. What? No, yeah, Deadman, yeah. Deadman is awesome right here in that 9 position. That 4 car going to be getting it done in that 19.255 time on his qualifying efforts. Let's go see some Deadman. He was running tough last week. Let's see if we can repeat his performance. We got Pittman rounding out the top 10er. Pittman in that 11 machine, 19.318. Going to be getting that Gibbs Toyota up there. See if he can charge himself through the field and find a long shot. Oh, man, we got Mucka CEO from racing in that 2 Penske Ford, 19.323 his qualifying time. We just heard from him, and he said, explained to us how challenging of a track this is going to be, and he's going to make it even more challenging, starting with a great view and picture of the rest of the field toward the back of the field. We got the number 12 car, or the 12th position of Misfire in that 8 RCR Chevy, 19.734 is his qualifying time. So look for him also charging through the field. They got some traffic ahead of him, and this is a small track, 55 feet in width, folks. There's not a lot of traveling space, if you will, or passing. So we're going to be looking for this. We got McLovin in that 13th position without a qualifying time. Missed it today, but he's going to be starting from the rear. We know McLovin is fast JCR guy, so he should be able to make his way. And then rounding out our field tonight, Bad Fast Marley in that 12 Penske Ford, starting from the very tail end of the field. He got a surprise attack of some sorts for us tonight, so we're going to look for that 12 car making his way through this crazy tornado here at Martinsville. Don't forget about the LTB garage, folks. We have you guys running them setups out there, looking for some help or looking to get into them setups. Make sure you tune in to that LTB garage. They're going to get you sorted out, get you squared out real well. Marley's been working super tough over there, producing some extremely fast and long duration cars. So check that out. We got, of course, folks, like and subscribe. We really appreciate all the support out there. Subscribers are jumping up every day. And, man, we're going to keep bringing this to you hot and hard, man. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have all kinds of fun. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and jump out of this right now. Let's go ahead and jump over to a little Round the Tracker. This is going to be brought to us by Kyle Busch. What? All right, but I'm just, he's awesome. I love Kyle Busch. All right, here comes Kyle.
This is, it's certainly physically demanding, mentally demanding, and just with everything going on with this place, obviously running around 500 times, 1,000 times through the corners. It's a unique racetrack, and it's a challenging racetrack in that because, we're just out there running around by ourselves, and what you felt is what we do, I don't even know what we're running for lap time. It's probably 21 seconds, but that's about the lap time we'll run at the end of the run. We can start out running 19.0s, but then when your tires are wore out, your brakes are wore out after 80 laps straight of a long run, you'll be slowing down quite a bit. So, it could be taxing on you as a driver and wear out your left foot a little bit, and you know, definitely wear your patience out for sure too, racing around this little tight short track. There's some guys here that can run around here and not have a mark on their car when the race is all said and done, and they finish in a good spot. My first couple times here, I think I had every corner ripped off of it and was finishing in the 20s, and then I finally figured out what to do and how to do it, and then I started running well, picking up some top fives a little bit and not having a mark on the car. So it seems it's easier when you're a little bit better, when you're a little bit smarter, when you know who you're racing and when your car is good, to come out of here with a good day and not be torn up too much. So. But there's always some times where somebody just wants to drive into you for something to do and move you out of the way and cause some chaos. So you'll have those moments too, I'm sure, here at Martinsville. I think the biggest strides of improvement have come from just working with Denny and really getting his knowledge of how to get around this place. He's very good here. And learning his technique a little bit and getting to drive his cars. You know, when I come here years ago, we'd run our own setup and kind of go on our own way. But more recently, it's just put in whatever the 11's got, let me figure it out. And that's really helped us.
It's time for the most famous words in motorsports. And here to give the command, please welcome our Grand Marshal, star of the Hulu series, The Path, and Fox series, Prison Break, Ruckman Dunbar. For God and country, drivers, start your engines!
Oh yeah, we know what time it is now. It's time to get this bad dog rolling. We got some hot rods that are dying to get on this track right now. And let's see what they got here. We at Martinsville. You're going to look at our top left corner right there. We got Longshot. He's going to be our featured driver tonight. Going to be getting her done. Yeah, there it is. Man, Longshot up there. So, folks, we're waiting right now for the time to get in here. And it should be here in just a moment as we look for our announcement to get in this thing. So, folks, if you just tuned in, we're at Martinsville. Thank you there, Muck. You heard Muck come over the comms right there. He is going to be letting us know exactly when to get in this thing, and we'll be all right. So if you're just tuning in, folks, it's LTB, of course, bringing you Front Row Racing. It's Sunday night. We're at Martinsville. It's playoff race number 2. It's going to be a rough one. We got 50%er. We got the stages. All right, copy all that. Here we go, folks. we're gonna get in this one, and we're gonna get in this one tough. So we got, like I said, we got a lot to worry about tonight. We got damage. We have the tire wear. We got fuel, of course. We got to worry about all of these things when it comes to their strategies, putting everything into place tonight to come out with that victory or that best possible finish to stay in this playoff chase. All right, folks. So we're just waiting to come up live here, and looks like we are connecting. Yeah. You know, and I would say, I apologize to you about having all kinds of, excitement and stuff, but I ain't going to, because man, we're racing right now. This is gonna be great. If you think I'm crazy in the booth, you gotta see me in the car. Ooh, that's a whole new show right there. All right, folks, here we go. We're getting to this one right now. Dropping us out of the booth into the race. Hope you all ready. Here we go. All right, let's bring this one. Remember, we got Flash 9 sitting on pole right now. We're gonna get the camera right to him. These guys are cycling around. We're gonna get their position, get their lineups. We're gonna drop the green flag on this guy. Tonight's race, and always brought to you by Century 21, hometown realty all over the U.S., all over the world for your home buying, selling endeavors, and commercial as well. Look them up. They're got an office around you, guaranteed. And then also we got JCR, proud sponsor.
John, we had a misfelt. John, we had a malfunction.
Okay, copy that. Must be got you up on
Technical difficulties.
Okay. All right, so folks, we're just gonna go ahead and back out of this one, and we'll be back here in just a moment. Give us a second here, and at least you get a good look at the 47. 47 sitting there in the pit lane. It looks like a pretty good-looking car. I mean, hopefully it stays that way through the race, right? All right, folks, we're going to give us a commercial. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Welcome to a world where you can feel more. See with sound. A world where you can feel force at your fingertips. Welcome to a new world of immersion. PlayStation.
Want a race? Ready? Set? Go!
Green flag is in the air.
All right, folks, thanks for sticking with us. We are getting into this thing right now. Here we go. Oops. All right. Sorry, folks. We're just waiting for one last moment here. Looks like we are about... Go ahead. Oh, okay, so it looks like we are still on tech. My bad, folks. Copy that. All right, folks, we'll be back in just 1 second. We're going to holler at Joey Gase just for a moment.
Should have stayed. Were the signs I ignored?
Joey Gase, what an amazing, what he has done when his mother passed away with organ donation and what he has done since then.
Iowa native Joey Gase had one of the feel-good moments of the NASCAR season, but it's a personal story that has fans rooting for Gase at each turn.
The driver of the 52 in the Xfinity Series, Joey Gase, lost his mother when he was just 18 years old, and later on he found out that the decision that he made to donate his mother's organs helped save and improve the lives of 66 people. And Gase continues to promote donation through the local organ procurement organizations in each state.
Who cares when someone's time runs out? If the moment is all we are, or quicker, who cares if one more light goes out? Well, goes out. Well,
All right, folks, we are back, and we got this thing up and solved. We are on the 47, our pole position, and now we're getting ready to crank this thing up and get her up and fired up here. As we drop the green flag, here we go. Green, green, green. Thank you for your patience. It's gonna be worth it. We're at Martinsville. Woo! And we're gonna go ahead and crank this thing up right off the bat. Hold on to yourselves. All right, man. That's what I'm talking about. Nice little crank up and get us all fired up for this thing. I know we've been fired up for Daytona all day long, so we're going to bring you some hard racing right now. 47 Flash 9 up and running pretty good right now. Car rotating nicely through the center. Getting a good launch off, as you see. Looks like we have the 51 of Clash and moving himself into the second position. Started in that third spot, gained one position so far past Scotty B. Scotty B was starting on the outside and now finding himself in that third position. So very critical on getting to the bottom on that restart or start of each stage, of course. So we got Scotty B back there with J-Wow. You see them running that third and fourth positions. Leaders right here. Drifted back a little bit here to Captain Cody in that number 6 machine, sitting about middle of the field. Captain Cody started in that 8th position, still riding tough. Right there behind Deadman. Deadman moving him way up. He started in the 9th position, now up to, looks like around 7th or so. On the charge, let's go through. Bad Fast Marley started in the rear of the field. We're going to monitor his progress through tonight's race. See how he's going to muster his way through this extremely difficult and technical track of Martinsville. Pittman also starting from a little more in the rear of the field with Mucka. You see them both back here fighting hard, trying to find the rhythms and the rhymes to Martinsville. All right, let's jump on with the third place car of Scotty B. Scotty B riding hard in that third spot. That 88 Hendrick Chevy. Finding himself a good line, but look at this. Door a little open. 21 of J-Wow looking low. Just taking a gander, taking a peek. High, low, giving them all kinds of mirrorful. But look at this, you got the 19 of Long Shot right there in his rearview mirror, and looks like the battle for the lead is starting to heat up. Let's get up there. Onboard Flash 9 right now, and he is under attack. Pretty tough right now by the 51. 51's all over the bumper, trying to rattle his cage. That is the 47 of Flash 9. Very difficult man to rattle when it comes to his consistency, his line, speed, and agility. See a great fight through the center of the turn. Still not too much of a wiggle off, but we're going to see a lot more of that as these tires start to wear. See a few pit stops already commencing there. Looked like it was misfire in that 8 RCR Chevy. Dipping himself into pit lane. Lucky getting himself around. Now this battle right here, 3rd, 4th, and 5th positions here. Looks as if the 19 has moved himself up another spot. 19 now finding himself in the 4th position. That's Long Shot. Long Shot doing himself pretty good. Good job moving through the field. Long Shot started in the 6th position. Now up to 4th and closing in on Scotty B's bumper. Gonna try to put some heat down on him. You see that the 1st and 2nd spots have kind of settled down a little bit, but oh no, they didn't. Clash and stole that from us without us even knowing. What the? I was like, I thought they're still running singles, but look at this. Clashing with a dip move and a surprise attack on the 47, gets underneath and takes the lead away. Man, nice one there, Clashing. I didn't even see that one coming. At least not so soon. Clashing now up with some clean, fresh air. Let's see if he can stretch that lead out a little bit more on the 47 of Flash 9. And looks like as if he is. He's pulled about a car length and a half now on the 47. And going to try to keep stretching it. Look back at the battle here between J-Wow and the 19 of Long Shot. Long Shot right there. J-Wow with a little bit of push, maybe scratches to the wall. It's all right, it'll buff out. There's going to be plenty more of those, where those came from throughout tonight's race. Got Phil Philly in that 5 car. Starting in that 5th position, still trying to ride strong. Holding close to where he started. These guys are all battling for these points, and it is crucial that they get every single point they can possibly muster up at the end of this run, at the end of every run, and put together an awesome package at the end of this thing. All right, we're jumping in on Deadman. Deadman is starting a little more toward the middle of the field or so, and looks like he's climbed as well, finding himself in that 6th, 7th position. 7th position. And closing in on the top 5. Let's check back in with the 51. Our race leader, JCR Clashin. Started in that 3rd position and has moved his way up into that lead, enjoying that fresh air, but coming up on lap traffic. See how he's going to be able to negotiate this lap traffic, and hopefully won't slow up his pace or have to surrender any kind of seconds on the 2nd place car. Ooh, a little bit of a bump there. And that's all he's, again, this is what they're looking for, those 2nd and 3rd place cars, those little bobbles, and hopefully they can not have those bobbles. Ooh, you see the 21 hard into the wall right there, a little bit of contact, or a lot of bit of contact, 21 around. Oh no! That's not a good sign for the 21. It's a long race, but if you get that thing back pointed the right direction, he should be okay. Got to be now looking to get under attack there on the 47. 47 right there. I believe we may be under a caution here. Let's get on over to our race leader. Yes, we are under caution at the moment here, folks. It does look as if we're fighting a little bit of technical difficulties. It seems like I see a lot of glitching or lagging, of what they like to call it. Here in this format. So it looks like we are still under caution. We're going to go ahead and kind of go through the field a little bit. Seconds. We are kind of maneuvering through a few of our things here. All right, so everyone is on the pit lane now. Sorry about that, folks. We were just kind of going over a few of our systems, make sure that we are up and going good. You see everyone piling into pit lane. They're going to get those 4 fresh fuel goods. Some splash of fuel. Looks like Marley staying out. This ought to be interesting. Could he have possibly just got some tires, some fuel, all that fun stuff, and this whole thing just came out? So I know that we are fighting tech right now, but doing our best. Waiting for the field to line back up. We're going to launch this thing green. We are in stage 1 at the moment. About halfway through. Actually, let's leave it on B, though. He's sitting in that 3rd position. I think he's going to give us a great camera angle of this restart and let these boys show their stuff. So it does look as if we may be not without a tracker tonight. So we're going to go ahead and just free call it best we can, and hopefully we can get it close to the end here when it comes to our lap counts and whatnot. All right, so we are up in green. Here we go. Stage 1, about in the middle of it or so. It's got to be in that 3rd position. Lots of duking out right there. It's got to be holding tough. But look at this side-by-side battle between the 5 and the 19. 5 car underneath, still underneath. That's fuel filler right there, driving, oh, so tough in through that turn. 19 holding strong on the outside. But look at this, doors open. Here comes the 4 car of Deadman. Deadman coming through, and with Mucka. So now The 19's going to go ahead and find himself, get that little freight train type deal to the back of this line until he can find a hole to get down. Everybody holding the bottom the best they can right now. That is the preferred lane. We see 19 right now of long shot. Finally finding himself a hole, making his way down behind Mucka. Fell back a good 3-4 positions right there. You see a lot of checkup there, and all these cars are starting to feel their tires out a little bit. But like I said, I know that we're dealing with some technical difficulties earlier, so hopefully it doesn't disrupt their cars too much. See the 21 diving low right now on the 3-car. True Death stuck on the outside. Ooh, nice move though. Great hold. True still looking outside, riding on board with him. See how it looks from his dash cam here. Lots of traffic up in front of him. You're looking at him. He's looking back around the 9th, 10th position right here as you see the leaders in front of him. Great battle underway with the 19, still trying to make his way back up through the field after being stuck on the outside and losing about 3-4 positions. And here, that is just, oh man, that's critical to keep those as much as you can. Super hard to pass here at Martinsville. Flat track, not a lot of grip. You're going to see these cars having a hard time trying to rotate through the center and then throttle out as these tires start to wear. Ooh, looks like we have lead change again. Flash 9 takes it over. Let's go ahead and get back over to Flash 9. These guys are quick on me right now. Flash 9 back out in front. Got the 51 of Clashing right there. JCR car trying to hunt him down. Showed some speed at the beginning of this run. Got past the 47. 47 returned the favor. Now here comes the 88 of Scotty B. Scotty B starting to close in. Want to get a little bit closer to these to this party out here. Looks like the 47 now stretching his lead out just a little bit more. Let's get back in the pack a little bit and see if we can find ourselves a battle. We found one. Here comes Mucka and True Death in that 3-car. These two look like they were duking it out just for a little bit. Mucka behind the 21 of JWoww. It's going to put him around the 6th position right now. 6th, 7th position, climbing forward. Mucka started toward the rear of the field in 11th position. '88, Scotty B, still on the hunt. Sitting in that 3rd position right now, tracking on the 51 of Clashin. Looks like they're all pretty evenly spaced apart right there. You see the leader just past your screen right there. He is. So all these guys are pretty evenly spaced out. Field Filler in that 4th position. Deadman in that 5th position right now. 6th position is going to go ahead over to the 19 of Longshot. All right, let's drop in on Longshot for a moment and let's see how he's doing. Right on board, and let's really drop in on him. All right, you're gonna find Longshot up on the right hand of your screen. Get this little wheel action. Let this thing roll. Here he comes down the backstretch right here, coming into 3 and 4. Rolls forever, and it gets back on. A little wiggle loose coming out, trying to plant that power. Back on them brakes, let it roll again. Keep it tight, off the wall, launch it. And again, repeat. His hands are busy in there. He turned right a lot, you know? He's chasing that thing. All right, let's go ahead and jump on back over to some battling. Here we go. All right, checking on our leaders. Looks like the 51 has closed in now on the 47. So we're looking at some possible different styles of car here. We have the 47. Looks like he's pretty hot stuff in the beginning of the run, and starts to fall off. And it looks like that's when the 51's cars start to come to him, because look at this. Now he's coming up on the bumper of the 47. 47 stretched that out, and now losing that center and that drive off. But look at this. The 51's going to plant that power, try to hold it underneath him. Does. Got that preferred line. Going to dive this thing in, make it stick, or hope it sticks. Yeah, nice launch out. Takes position. New leader, 51. Clashing, JCR. Tight battle in here, so and I can only imagine the drivers are already sizing up their competition, and I'm sure that the 47 of Flash 9 is going to be making himself some adjustments to see if he can't combat that 51 on certain portions of his run. They're all fast. Here comes Scotty B now. Scotty B starting to drive a little more forward. And this is going to show the difference here, fans, about the styles of car, the longer run car versus the shorter run car, and the way they play dividends in the end. Pretty clean race so far. We had that first caution, but I think that was all due to a glitch of some sort. I saw the whole lobby kind of do a weird thing. I don't know. But it looks like everything's tracking nicely now as we're tracking with Captain Cootie in that 6 car. And he's putting some pressure on that 3 and that 2. All over the bumper. Gonna see if he can make this pass and make it stick. You see the 3 car. He trying to find his way around as well. Mucka holding him off. Now, like I said, every point matters and counts here. These guys got to point their way into these playoffs. Because anything can happen in playoffs, as long as you make it to the end. So it looks like a pretty tough battle there. We're going to scan through the field. Want to make sure we're not missing anything when it comes to the lead. Captain Cootie looked like he may be going for that position. Yep, low. Captain Cootie is. Man, true death right there with that launch off, though. He had a really good, good straightaway speed into 1 and 2. See if he can continue his pace with the 3 and 4. Cootie just couldn't get that power planted as much as he needed to complete that pass and that run on the 3 car. Now out the back up, slow it, let his tires cool back off a little bit. Go after him again. Meanwhile, Mucko is just checking out a little bit more. And now starting to gain in on Deadman. Mucka now moving himself through the field. He gonna make it in the playoffs. So mark my words, I got this. Mucka is also notorious for setting himself up a long run car as well. So let's look for this 2 car to whiz by the 4 car as he does just a power move in and off. Car still sticking, and she go. Now moving forward again, setting his sights and look at his chomps on the 21 of JWoww. Okay, looks like the battle up front starting to heat up as we missed the transfer of positions from, looks like the 88 got by the 47. 47 now in P2. 47 drifted back to the 3rd position. Still up and moving right now, the 5 cars. Now starting to dial his sights in on the 47. Look at this. Good little run here, 5 car. His car's looking strong. Great launch off. Sticking through the center right here. Not a lot of wiggle. I'm not seeing a lot of push. See, you see that push off right there. 12 car. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that well-balanced car that's going to be able to hold at the end. These cars are all going to get tight of some nature or loose off in some other nature. Okay, we may be at end of stage or caution due to the fact that we are running without tracker today. So we are end of stage. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, hold on one moment here. Let's get you back up. All right, Mucka, Mucka got a copy.
Yeah, I got you. It's Clash and Scotty, Flash 9 Field, long shot, or your top 5.
Nice, thank you, bud. All right, so we are, like I said, appreciate everyone helping us out here, especially in the race chatter or whatnot. Mucka with Race Command kind of helping out the booth as we ride a little blind today. All right, let's jump it over to Clashing with that stage win. It's got to be, was that second? Lining up good, flashing on the bottom. Green, green, green. Let's go. Go get some, boys. 51 low. Oh, look at this. Scotty B trying to make himself a quick move. 47 right there. Scotty B said, I ain't getting stuck on the outside like I did last time, so no. No, no, no. He maintains his second position. The 47 of Flash 9 falls in line in that third spot. 5 car, a field filler right there in that fourth position, moving his way up. Ooh, big battling right here, Captain Cootie. In all kinds of heap of trouble and mess right here. We got the 12 car around him, the 3 car around him. He's surrounded. Here come the 11, Pittman as well. Great Duke 'em out battles. All right, landed on Mucka in that 2 car, that Penske Ford underneath the 19 of Longshot. Longshot that gives Toyota. He's making his way through as well, and he looked like he's finding himself in that 6th position right now. Mucka in that 7th. Ooh, look like this. Dead man underneath him. Dead man moving himself up to that 7th position. Let's check in on our leaders. Got to be riding in that 2nd position. We got the 47 of Flash 9 in that 3rd position, Clashing our leader. And we got Phil Filler in that 4th position right now. Everything's starting to line up just a little bit. We got 5th position of JWoww's back. 6th position is the 19 of Longshot. Followed by the 7th position of, looks like Mucka. And possible Dead Man, yeah. So Mucka gets back by the 4 car, and this is the battle right here for 7th and 8th positions. And here comes 9th and 10th right now. That's Captain Cootie and Bad Fast Marley. All right, looks like the heat simmered down a little bit here in this kitchen. Let's go and move on over to the neighbor's kitchen and see what they got cooking. All right, Field's been driving himself a really strong car this evening, and I'm looking for him to further his gains on the field here. We might see him in the podium, if not victory lane by the end of this thing. He keep running the way he's doing. Putting down some really nice lap times. It looks like the car looked in great shape. Beautiful through the turn. Nice power out, it looks. And man, I'm pretty stoked for him. 47. Woo! A little wiggle loose. Got a hold of it. Doing a little Tokyo drift action. He's okay. Style points is what he's looking for. Style points. He must be. You know what? Flash has that wig on right now. Is what happens, and he's getting that hair getting in his face. Well, yeah. Flash, move it out the way. Move it out the way, man. Great view right there of all the cars racing down back stretch right there. That was nice. Martinsville. Everyone's settled down. I'm liking this. Means they're clicking off these laps and clicking off these laps fast. I'd imagine we'd be close to coming into a green flag stop within the next, I'm thinking 10, 15 laps. They've been running for quite this time now under green. Still very consistent battle with the lead group here. 88 closes in a little bit, 51 stretches it out. Meanwhile, 47 holding strong right there with them. Biding time, saving tire, possibly. Knowing that there's a green flag stop on their near future. Yeah, I could ride around for a minute and understand that for sure. Take care of what you got. Make sure you get in and out of pit lane. And that's the other thing. We really haven't described too much about pit lane entrance here. Woohoo! Talk about getting on them brakes. I mean, you're going to get them tires, so you might as well just lock them up. But it's a very short entry in and very short exit out. So, and tight. These guys are going to have to come out next to the wall coming out, make sure they're clearing themselves with traffic. Anything can happen. I don't know if you've seen last night's Xfinity race, same thing. A miscue in pit strategies on a green flag stop wrecked half the field. Same thing can happen on any track. All right, so our leaders are pretty balanced out here. Let's see if we can a little further back in the pack, see what kind of run we can find. So Captain might be struggling with a little bit of a tight car there as he pushes a little through the center. A lot of these drivers will look for that. They'll look for that tight car in the beginning and hoping that it loosens up at the end. Battle right now, 3-car, 2-car. Now, if I remember correctly here, when it comes to the points, the way that these guys are battling right now is about how they're sitting in points right now. So, yeah, I can see the aggression and the intensity in this battle right now. And we ain't got to be in the car to see that. Oh, whoa! Sneak attack, Scotty B! New leader! Yeah! All right, Scotty B takes over at P1. Been a minute since we see Scotty B up in here. All right. Scotty B, P1, takes it away from that 51 and flashing. Scotty got himself one strong car and a lot of determination. This is one of the best in this entirety of Heat 5 here. He proves it time in and time out of track. But he has been one busy bee when it comes to all of his work and other work when it comes to the Nationals. So very good to see him back up here running tough, man. Look at this. Good run by Scotty B. A little loose out there, but he is still now starting to pull a little bit on the 51. Ooh, as the 51 comes in hot right there. Little bumper action lets him know he's there. Now these two are both JCR, so I mean, I know it don't matter too much on track because, you know, points are points and a win's a win. And these guys are battling each other for a championship. Great battle right here, though, as the 51 moves in closer now to put more heat on the 88. Ooh, a little wiggle off now that Scotty B gets some good grip out of that and makes himself some pretty good momentum. Hauling it down the back stretch into 3 and 4. Great center turn. Car looks nice coming out of there. Actually, all these guys, they're all running a really nice line. Looks like from first to fifth. Ooh, battle. Big battle right now. Heating up. Got the 19. Uh-oh. 47 and the 5 car, they're also fighting. 47 goes high. 5 goes low. Trying to get over to the middle of that battle. There we go. We're somewhere in the midst of it. 5 car gets around the 47. 5 now takes over that 4th or 3rd position. I knew it, man. I knew he has a strong car. He looked good, man. That car does. That thing looks sporty. And now as he gains even further or closer to the leaders. Let's get a rock and roll with Phil Filler right now. Tie battle there. Oh, pits via commencing. All right. So green flag stops. You see the leaders take that, and we're gonna see the 5 car now take over the race lead. Give us a quick full cinder, folks. We'll be back here in actually. I'm kind of contemplating that. I want to see. There we go. I want to see this right here. Ooh, very nice. Good braking. Got in there, no black flag. Now, like Muck was describing earlier, those black flags will decimate your entire, at least stage, if not race. So you really got to, 31, copy that. All right, folks. 31 laps remaining in stage 2. This thing is getting over quick. See, you see Deadman now hard on the brakes, getting himself in there. Seems everybody got in and out of. Oh, we might have a black flagger right here with the 3 car. He's sitting there for quite the time now. Fields out. Here we go. 47. Here comes a 47. Now let's watch these guys come out of pit lane. See what they're gonna do here. Quick and go! No, man! 3 wide. Woo! Oh! Hold on to it. Now these tires are cold. They're gonna be all over the wheel. That was cool. That was great to see right there. I like that. .47 on the 21 bumper right now. Got some freshies. Feeling like Superman. Once he gets a little heat built up in these things. Now we know that Flash 9's had himself that shorter run car extremely fast. So see if he can time out his pit strategy, or he gets the best part of that car when he needs it at the end of this thing. Battle right there underneath. 51 goes underneath the 12 car. Cleared, nice and smooth. Riding with Marley. Oh, I heard a little bit of beating and banging there. Might have been some contact. Let's go around the track a little bit, see if we can find ourselves some more trouble. All right, so Field Filler's been pretty hot stuff thus far tonight. Field starting in that 5th position, but holding strong in the top 5 and moving forward, which is not a lot of room to move forward when you're starting in that 5th position, you know what I'm saying? So for him to be gaining positions in that 5th, you know he's doing something right now. As he's starting to get all over the bumper of the 47. Looks like his car is starting to come to him. 19, a long shot. Riding with him, sitting in, looks like the 5th position now, looking for a little bit of a battle. I think we might find one right here. So let's get a little more in depth into this battle. What do you say? All right, there it is right there. Woo! Rotates underneath him. Gets underneath the 47. You'll see him up on your right-hander, top of your screen, with his hands being full. See him dive in. 47. Ooh, 47 looked like he may be struggling with something. And I don't think it's his car in general. It's not. It's not. That is definitely a server issue of some sort with the 47. Maybe affecting his handling. Oh, as we look at this side-by-side action. So you're getting to 12 car to the outside. Riding mad on board right now with long shot. Gets underneath the traffic, continues forward. Letting that thing roll. Get back into gas. Appreciate long shot for all the great camera views tonight. Drop us over to the 51 at Clashin. No, he was running up there toward the front with Scotty B. Looking for Scotty B right now. Here's one moment as we scan through our drivers. Must have missed him. Bad. There he is. Okay, so looks as if Scotty B found himself in that second position. Closer to Clashin in that number 1 spot right now. At least that's what I'm picking up, what they're putting down. Really don't have any kind of a tracker, so we're just kind of going by the feel of the flow here. I know Field's been fast. He's moving forward again. Look at this. He's in 3rd position. Long shot in that 4th position. Drops on back down to that 3rd. Look at that. 19 chopping at the bit. He want to get up here in that podium. Let's see, we've got some other drive in him tonight. J-Row's been handling himself a nice race. Finding himself in that 5th position now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're sitting on 5th position right here. Seem to be pretty evenly spread out. And I believe we should be coming closer to the end of the stage. Getting us into the 3rd and final stage of tonight's race. All this brought to you by Century 21, Hometown Realty. And if you're just tuning in, folks, this is Front Row Racing. This is a playoff race for the C-21 Pro Cup. This is race number 2. All this, of course, we got to bring this one to you. It's LTB. Bringing you the best. Kind of riding around a little bit, seeing what kind of racing we can find. Right now, it looks like it's mellowed out pretty good. We might see it's just a nice cruise to the start-finish line here on the end of stage 2. Do believe that Clashin's going to go ahead and take this one if he keeps up his killer pace, because yeah, see Scotty back a little bit further. Yeah, see Scotty B coming in the picture right there. Got field filler all over him, though. Oh, 47, hard into the wall right there. I'm telling you, that lag spike. Oh, man. Yeah, he's dealing with himself some mad issues right now. He's going to have to just ride it out, bud. Here we go. Field filler now gaining. So is the 19 on the 88. This is going to be for that 2nd position right here. But will the 19 seize the opportunity once that door opens up, if he can get in there and get close enough? Field filler now bringing us some pretty good camera views on our racing tonight. Back on board with field filler. All right, folks, so we're just dealing with all kinds of great stuff tonight. Oops, there we go. All right, so this is one battle, and it's starting to heat up now. 19 looking low at the 5 car. and let me go ahead and switch that back over again. Sorry about that one. Lost my monitor there for a minute. We're just having all kinds of fun tonight. All right. Looks like we're coming into that 5 to go of stage 2. Scotty B, look like he got himself some contact there. That's going to will and slow him up. Here comes the 5. He saw it. He wants to get there, but he just doesn't have that enough drive yet. 19, maybe. Look at him. He's right there. Is he going to give him that little bump and run, get up underneath him? Laps are winding down. 4 laps left of stage 2. Coming in 3 to go. Scotty trying to hold on. Look at this. Here comes Field Filler underneath him for the 2nd position. Gets the line. Tries to get the launch. Can't get to the power enough to clear him. Gonna try again. Diving it low. Trying to hold the bottom. Scotty beat a little bit of block move right there. Still holding him off. Look at this. Field Filler with that. Just a full cinder into that thing. Closer to. Oh, being loose. Oh. 5 car walks around. 19 goes around. Goes around. Scotty B, I mean. Scotty B regains control. Loses himself. Oh my goodness, like 3 spots right there. From 2nd to looks like 5th position. Oh man. That's going to be the battle right there for the end of this thing. As Clashin's going to take it. The 5 car Field Filler gets that 2nd position. 3rd goes to the 19 of Longshot. 4th goes to the 47 of Flash 9. 5th to Scotty B with that wiggle loose at the end. And that 21, JWoww's back in the 6th position. 7th position is the 4 of Deadman. And that's about as far as I got from that one. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it looks like True Death in the 8th position, Mucka in the 9th position. And that'll round us out almost to our 10th spot there, our top 10er. But we got Clashin, our stage 1 winner. Congratulations to our man Clashin. Got that stage 1. Let's give him a quick little shout out. Bam! Go get some Clashin. And now he's going to get ready to start this thing back off again. Here we go. This is it. This is the end of the last stage of the race. Clashin going to kick us off. And away we go. Clashin up and running. Got that lead still. Look at this. Field Filler on the outside to get that 2nd position. Here comes the 19. 19 now looking low. Doors open. 19's there. 19 going for the quick move. Dives bombs underneath to makes it stick. Gets underneath. Gets that 2nd position right there. Oh, man. All kinds of battling. I'll get over to it. Thank you. The 21's there. Look at this. Oh, side by side. Here we go. JWoww now. Dive underneath the 5 car. Field Filler trying to hold on to the outside. Here comes Scotty B with the open door. This is all for 4th position. Oh, 47 does a full cinder into the back of the 5 car. The 5 car used it for brakes. Ouch. Now, the 47's been fighting himself some mad lag today, so I'm sure that wasn't what it looked like, of course. But, man, that was what an impressive start to this last stage here in tonight's race at Martinsville. Front row racing right there, showing him their stuff, busting out the dukes and throwing some punches right off the drop of the green flag. Everybody keeping pointing in the right direction and going all kinds fast. Field Filler looked like he got himself a little bit of a banger out of that one, but he gonna go ahead and rally himself back, and you'll see him charge back through the field as we land on the 19 of Longshot. Now finding himself in that 2nd position. Yeah! Our feature driver right there, kind of wheeling it up. And, oh man, nice little launch out. See how long he can hold on to this 2nd position, or will he steal that first away from the JCR cat of Flashing in that 51. Flashing ran himself a pretty solid race thus far. Had himself obviously a really good pit stop, you know, all the way through the entry to exit, because he gained on Scotty B and was able to maintain that lead with that fresh clean air. And when you have all that track to yourself, well, not just that, but you don't have any pressure in your rearview mirror, you get to really set your marks and your lines, and all you need to do from that point is hit them. Look at this. Here comes the 19 now, trying to put more pressure on the 51, not letting him get away. But look at this. Here comes the 21 of J-Wow now. He gonna put the pressure on the 19. He want to get up to that lead. Don't count out Phil now making his way into the 4th position, as we see him rotate through our screen just a second ago. He was back in that 5th and 6th position after that gnarly, wild restart or start of stage 3. Now he's making his charge back toward the front. Let's see how long it'll take him to gain up there. We got Scotty B rounding up the top 5. Flash 9 in the 6th position. And this looks like the battle right here. 21 drives it in. Look at this, 19 now, not trying to waste too much time as he sees the 21 all over his bumper. He knows one of two things going to happen. He's going to get past the 51, or the 21 is going to get past the both of them. Whoa, door shut, and the 19 there. 19 now on the bottom. Here comes launch up for the lead. Trying to get a drive off, drag racing down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Holding the bottom, coming out of 4 right now. Oh, drag race across the line. Clashing still has a little bit of contact. Hold on to it. Push by the 19. Leans on the 51. They both hold. 19, new leader. Right on, right on. Great action, great passing. That's, you know, it's Martinsville. A little bit of Rubens race, I get you. Man, that 19, he got himself some kind of fire in him right now, because his hot rod is looking fast. Well, now we got to bring him up because he's a leader. All right, our man Longshot, our leader right now. Up on point and up on your screen. He's got himself a great view of nothing in front of him. Now, you don't want to look up in his rear view. No. Oh, contact between the 21 and the 51. Looks like the 21 got past the 51, bumping runner. On board J-Wild now, the 21. Now this is the battle for the 2nd position. Both got past the 51 of Clashing, who's showing some really good dominance at the end of stage 2. Was hoping to continue with that steam and that win in the sails to sail him across that start-finish line in that P1, snagging that checkered flag. But the 19 quickly put a stop to that, taking the wind out of his sails that one, and launches to the front now, gets that lead, and is starting to stretch it out a little bit more on the 21, as the 21 of J-Wow also making his move, getting himself into that 2nd position. Got Phil Philly in that 4th position now, looking in on the 3rd spot of the 51 of Clash. Let's get on over to Phil Filler. I believe he is looking for himself a charge right now. This could be our possible next pass. Stay on board with Phil Filler. Now we've seen Clashing's car where he's had that long run. So will he be able to charge back through with the long run of car, or will the 19 find himself the all-around package, something fast in the beginning, and something that's going to hold in the end. Like Phil is driving the bejesus out of his car right now. He's really trying to get himself back into that third and second positions. Started in that top 5, mirroring himself today. And he's been stretching. He's been marching forward. He's been doing good. He's been staying in that top 5, strong car. And I'm really looking to see him have something for the lead here at the end of this thing. All right, back on our leader, checking in with him. Looks about the same gap, but he doesn't have a lot of space at all when it comes to, or any kind of leniency when it comes to the 21 of J-Well. Any kind of bobble or mistake out of the 19, that 21, it will be on his bumper if not getting past him. So the 19 needs to be consistent and smooth here on out, and we still have a green flag stop that's ahead of us. Gonna get to the more middle of the field right here. So it looks like, find out where True's at, and that should give us a reference point. All right, so it looks like True is in about the 6th position. Got it. Scotty B's in that 5th position. So we got True Death right here running it in the 6th position, 7th position, or Deadman and Mucka, so 7th and 8th position right here. So we're looking at about middle of the field, and those are our race leaders right there in front of him. So he still has himself, a great chance to get something. As you know, he can pick up a lot of time on pit entries and exits. Now Flash right now. Flash is in the 4th. Oh no, I'm sorry, he's drifted back. So Flash is now in like the 10th position, 11th position. You see Mucka right there. I believe he's in the 9th position. Yes, yeah. So Mucka 9th, 10th position around our top 10 right now is Flash 9. He may have lost the handle on his column. Cam Cooney going through the struggles as well of Martinsville, but going in the right direction. Mucka's still on the charge forward, trying to follow Deadman up through the field. Found himself a good riding partner. See how far they can get. All right, dropping it on Scotty B. But look at this though. Field starting to close in a little bit more on the 51, possibly. Let's get over to our race leader, Longshot. Longshot still our race leader, gets past the 51. Then the 21 gets into that 2nd position. These two have been running pretty much the same pace for about the last 10, 15 laps or so. I know we're going to be coming up on green flag stops here shortly, so I'd like to try to leave it on our leaders and see how they can maneuver their way into and out of pit lane. Getting those last 4 fresh feel goods they're going to need for this race. And see if they can bundle up everything they need to get them to the end. Oh, while we got a moment, let's take a quick shout out to NASCAR. NASCAR, Thick Time Mac. All right, man. He's checking in on us. Saying, giving a quick shout out to the boys out there, saying you're putting on a good show. And it looks like we got Extreme Dirt Racing. How you doing, Extreme? I haven't seen you guys around for a minute, man. We need to holler at you. Hope everything's going well over there. Right now riding around with the 19 of Longshot, our race leader, still holding off the 21. Ooh, Venice might be picking up a little bit right here. Look at this, we got the 4 car. 4 car Deadman. Uh-oh, no, we are coming into, I knew it. I knew we were close. Okay, here we go, folks. Pits be commencing. We're going to get back on our leader. see how he's going to bring this thing in and win. So the more time that he stays out, the more time he's going to lose these 4 fresh tires. But at the same time, he is taking into consideration, hope he's taking into consideration of his, copy that. Got 80 laps to go, so we will be seeing another green flagger, I believe. So 19's going to be looking for the long haul. He's going to wear these tires out, get his fuel levels down as low as possible, take on maybe the least amount of fuel at the end, keeping his car light and fast. So this is where the balance is going to come into play here, folks, is that he's going to lose a lot of time to the rest of the field. Here he comes, dropping it in. Low and slow, 35 miles an hour. Turtles pace. All right, we're going to take us over to full cinder, folks. We'll be back here in just a moment.
This place is going to test your patience.
Keselowski has arrived, and he's got a bad attitude. He is not waiting around.
It's going to test your temper.
Don't let me brake check me again. I'm going to wreck him, and I don't give a damn.
You're going to beat, you're going to bang.
The front's destroyed. Everything's destroyed.
Starting to get kind of rowdy. And bang, coming off from Newman, pulls it out. He's going to pull off the win at Martinsville. They make contact. Oh, Elliott Smith, and he slams the outside retaining wall.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Green flag goes up at Martinsville Speedway. We are underway. Trouble, turn 4. Jimmy Johnson gets tagged and he's around. I've just seen something I never thought we'd see today. He drives to the inside of Blaney now. Here's Denny dropping to the inside in turn number 1. Looks like
5 car dropped in on him real quick, seeing how he's going to maneuver his way through this thing. And he's doing a fine job. Look at this, 19's right there. So I believe, let's go ahead and get us a little march through the field and see where we're at. I believe the 21 now is our race leader, followed by the 51 at Clashin is in that second position. And I'm kind of winging this thing and I'm floating it because we are working without tracker tonight, but that's going to leave us with the 19 of Longshot in that third position. Longshot was our race leader upon the green flag pit stops, came out. He stayed out a little bit longer than everyone else. Thus, this is exactly what you're looking at here. Those fresh tires picked up that time on track on the 19. But here's the flip coin to that one. Flip coin to that one is that the 19 is going to have a few lap fresher tires. And once these tires equalize, he's going to have a little bit extra rubber at the end of this thing. And he's going to be able to drive this thing back forward again. At least that's what he's hoping for. I'm pretty fast, pretty cleanly. Not going to scrub off a lot of speed there. Going to help continue his run and his momentum throughout tonight's to the end of this race. Copy that. All right, folks, we are inside the 20 now. 19 laps remaining in tonight's race. All of this brought to you tonight by Century 21 and JCR. Front Row Racing's second playoff race number 2. We're see who's going to be getting cut tonight, getting a chopping blockers, because that is getting busted out, and we're going to keep you up to date with all that info as well. But tonight will be a cut for 2 drivers. Or is it 1 driver? Gotta remember. 19 still up. Regardless, you don't want to be that driver. 19 in that second position right now. We'll follow along with him. Tim man looking low underneath the 21. Is our race leader. J-Wow's looking for that lap back. All right, I mean, Deadman's looking for that lap back as he's on him. Ooh, contact to the wall. Gonna narrow up his car a little bit more, help the arrow. All right, our race leader now, folks. We're coming to inside the 10 here shortly. So that means that this race is, the guys are running out of time to chase down this leader. But points, points, points. That is what it is all about when it comes to these races right now, especially these races right now in the playoffs for these guys. Every point is going to matter and count. And every point lost is going to matter and count. So, better snap to it. Let's go. Okay, wow, wicked loose right there. Great save. Keeps it off that wall, but still maintains his position. See if he can bring it home in that top 3. Look at that. Here comes Field Filler in that 4th position. 19 rotating underneath lap traffic. Got himself a good run there. Will he have enough time to chase down? Ooh, I don't know. Let's look here. So here's J-Wow. We're in 1 and 2 right now. Looking for that other red card. There we go. So there's a 19 coming out of 2 right now as the 21's going into 3 and 4. So he got himself a straightaway, more or less, lead on the field. Closest competition he's going to have is the 19 of Longshot. That's a lot of distance to gain in a matter of probably 10 laps. But we are winding down. End of race is upon us, folks. Looking for some battling, but looks like everything's kind of sold out, so we're going to leave it on our race leader. Let him get his glory. Make sure he gets his glory. He's doing himself a fine job putting together one heck of a race tonight. 21 of J-Wow started himself qualifying in that 4th position and has maintained a great pace of race, holding himself up in the top 5 throughout the entirety of the race. And well, he had to march through a little bit. He had some battling going on, but at the end finds himself up here a straightaway in front of 2nd place, which is Longshot, as our laps are rushing to an end. All right, let's try to get a little rundown through the field here while we are got, of course, J-Wow in that 1st position, the 19 of Longshot in that 2nd position. Looking back from Longshot, I believe. Hold on. That's clashing, and the 51 is going to have that 3rd position. 4th position is going to be, I believe, Field Filler. 5th place is going to be Scotty B in the 88. 6th place, I believe, was True Day. Possibly. Like I said, kind of floating a little bit there, so I do know we got our top 5, so this drifted back to our top 5 right here. Field Filler in that 4th position, so possible little battle here maybe at the end as the 88 nears in on the 5 car, put some heat on him. '19's on it right now, but it does look as if J-Wow may be our race victor tonight, because he is just dominating this field at this time. 19 isn't gaining on him much, and I don't know if he's going to have enough time to get here when he does. I believe that is the 19 right there, now cleared the lap traffic. Oh, nope, that was it, folks. That was the end of the race. Sorry about the miscue, but yeah, no tracking tonight. So that was tonight's finish. The 21 of JWoww is back, and that Penske Forder, Wood Brothers Forder JCR takes our victory tonight. Let's go ahead and give him get a little love, little highlight there. Awesome job to tonight's race winner. JWoww is back in victory lane. Yeah! Good job, JWoww. The 19 go ahead and gives us that second place finish. And then the 51 of Clashin is our third place runner-up. Followed by Phil in the fourth place. Scotty B, I believe, in the fifth position. And man, that was pretty good race. Really fast race as well. So let's go ahead and take us over to a quick break while we are going to get us over into our victory lane and then over post-race show. Be back here in just a moment, folks.
Welcome to a world where you can feel